quick garden tour before I go to work. And I mean quick, because I'm already running late. So the ginger over here, I'm pretty sure is just dead. But hey, it was just random leftovers I decided to plant. Most of these onions I've already pulled. Looks like this one's about done. This one's ready to come up. A few more over here are still growing. The corn, for the most part, I don't know, it's short. I've got a few coming out here with all this leafy stuff, or whatever that is, the hairs. But I've got low expectations for the corn. Chard, kind of looking green and healthy. Actually, it's a little yellower than I'd like, but I don't know if that's normal or not. I also have no idea if I like chard, so that was just kind of a meh, let's see if it grows. Ooh. Yeah, end rot's still a thing. So that, somewhere over in the vicinity of the compost. I am starting to get flowers on some of my tomato plants, new flowers. A guy from church recommended some actually he just gave me some fertilizer to try, so I threw that down yesterday. Probably hasn't had enough time to take any effect. And I've got a little bit of green fruit on some of these, but not as bad end rot as before. No idea what's going on with these leaves. I suspect I've got some sort of disease in these buckets, but I'm not reusing the buckets later. So I'm just leaving them when I move, so I don't care. So more on tomatoes, and I've got some fruits coming. I actually cut off a bunch. That one's also like end rot. That needs to go. That's not going to turn into a tomato anyways. Over here though, I've got more blossoms on this one, and this is about ready to pick. It's not great. It's got whatever that is at the bottom. It just fell off. But that should ripen up on the counter just fine. So for the peppers, got my first habaneros coming up, on 2 on that plant. Just 1 down there on that plant. Overall, it's pretty much been bad. That Serrano's got some peppers on it. This Serrano doesn't. My Tabascos are starting to come up. Hopefully I get some peppers. That Tabasco plant, which had all the bugs on it earlier, isn't producing anything. Poblanos also not really producing much. I put a bunch of fertilizer down, so I'm hoping that resolves the light yellow leaves and they can get more green. And this is a tomato that one went down late, so it's younger than the rest and didn't have much time before it got hot. And my potatoes, I'm actually kind of thinking it might be worth digging up a little bit of this and seeing what I get. I have no idea what's going on with this guy. Looks like he's got no leaves at all on the stem. But this set of tomatoes still looks green and leafy. And the onions in buckets, I'm actually just going to take that. This one's, I'll grab that later. But yeah, not a particularly successful year in the garden so far. On the other hand, I'm moving. If you know anyone who wants to buy a house in North Austin that's got a garden in the back, let me know. And yeah, that's it. So, watered the garden, rushed to record an update, and then what happens? Yeah, it's raining. Figures.